BB851, turn right, heading 180. 14 Papa, turn right 245, report localizer established 27.
Boeing has announced just over 24 hours ago that it will be completely moving away from the deal it had in place to combine with Embraer. This confirmation means the years of speculation, talks, announcements, and keen discussions from aviation enthusiasts comes to a close. It's a move that's boosted the spirits of Airbus long-term, who recently tied up their long-term single-aisle regional sector future with the C series, now known as the Airbus A220 series, a series of aircraft that was looking to have some strong competition, potentially coming from this Boeing and Embraer future aircraft, but now this will not occur. It's just one of the many changes we've seen rattle the aviation industry since the outbreak of COVID-19, from aircraft series retirements, to production reductions, to plants being shut down, and a whole lot more. Boeing, as we know, has been focusing on getting the 737 MAX returning to service as soon as possible. However, it also needs to adjust as a company and look forward towards the future, an adjusted one. One where air travel demand will not be as high for years to come, and one that'll see demand for new aircraft drop to a record low, whether that be through new programs or existing programs like the 777X, 787, and more. The terms of the deal between Boeing and Embraer were announced in July of 2019 and ultimately would have given Boeing full control of Embraer's commercial sector, their planes essentially. Embraer, if you were unaware, specialises in making smaller aircraft, one that work on regional routes and more. These are therefore significantly smaller in size and capacity than that of Boeing's, and help fill a gap in the market on Boeing's part, which is currently being occupied by the A220 series over at Airbus. Facing no competition and no true rival, airlines and groups are preferring this A220 series over anything, and naturally, Boeing wants to ensure that they have an aircraft available that they can offer. When talks first started in 2017, though, Boeing was in a very different position and place in the industry. Since then, Boeing has halted production, as we know, on its best-selling aircraft series, the 737 MAX, following 2 incidents in the space of 6 months. In turn, this has seen its reputation completely change as well, and not for the better. Add COVID-19 and this whole entire pandemic to the mix, and it's a tricky time for the aircraft manufacturer in the industry. Now, the response from Embraer has indeed been a strong one. They've accused Boeing of deliberately destroying the proposed deal that the pair had, and is now going to be launching a damages claim against Boeing over this collapsed deal. While Embraer notes that they understand Boeing's termination of the contract and agreement, they believe Boeing has gone about this in completely the wrong manner, and essentially terminated the agreement wrongfully. Obviously, the future of Embraer is now indeed at question, but they've said that they've gone through many trying times before. This is just one of them, and they will continue to do so in the future. This is really just a blip in its long period within the industry, and it says it plans to continue evolving as an aircraft manufacturer. What are your thoughts on the decision by Boeing to completely scrap the deal with Embraer that would have seen the pair combine and potentially launch some incredibly interesting aircraft, and also potentially see the Embraer aircraft rebranded into Boeing, similar to what we saw with the C series with Airbus? Until the next video, thanks very much for your support, and I'll see you all next time.